All right, guys, welcome to my top 100 canned line list. These are the canned lines I've accrued over the past 10 years of me approaching women, of me being a professional wingman, of me being a professional dating coach. I've worked for 3 different companies. I was the head coach for Endless Options, I coached for Girls Chase, and RSD. And the lines I'm going to be teaching you guys today are going to be lines that will be able to make her laugh, that will be able to help you out with aggressive guys that are trying to take the girl from you, that will help you out in smoothly moving the interaction forward. If you guys are interested in watching part 1 or 2, I'll be adding links to the very end of this video. So let's get into it. May 6th through 8th is gonna be my New York City Bootcamp. I have 2 more spots available. If anybody wants to jump on that bootcamp, text me at 702-841-9909. Here are a few testimonials.
I just saw a lot of coaches. I just didn't feel like they had their best interest in me and they just wanted to sell me something. Whereas for you, I can tell you're passionate about the game. Yeah. This is something that, you're not doing it for the money. So that's really what made me, take that first step.
I was trying out to be a coach and ended up helping a lot of guys. And what I respect about Denton is that he goes out night after night and he's always in like a really good mood, or has a really good vibe. And also, he's just gone out so consistently for the past few years.
I have a plethora of infields and loads of testimonials in the playlist section of this channel. Now, if you guys were looking to check that out, I put links in the description and comment section below. Text me NYC at the phone number 702-841-9909 if you are interested in jumping on. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video. This first section is going to be about humorous and challenging lines that are going to make her attracted to you, that are going to create this hard to get dynamic where she's going to want to chase you, where she's going to want to engage with you, where you're going to get her emotional, laughing, joking, teasing, messing with you, you messing with her, that masculine feminine polarity. So let's jump into it. So the very first line is, look girl, I'm not that easy. You gotta buy me chocolates, write me poetry. I'm a classy lady. I'm not somebody who just puts out on the first date. So I'm riffing right here, but what you want to do is you want to use the general idea of the line. Any line that I give you guys, you want to match it to your own personality. Use more of the idea of the line and riff off it yourself, because if you're not saying it from an authentic place, it does not hit nearly as well. It more comes across, honestly, like you're button pushing as opposed to you're saying this to make yourself laugh. The main goal behind this is tongue in cheek, make yourself laugh. It's not you being the girl in submission. It's you doing it from a humorous, playful place. So this one I call Don't Make Me Play Cupid. So this is what I do with a girl. Generally speaking, if I'm not sure she likes me or I don't think she likes me. I also do use this in terms of if the girl does, to be fair, but it's better used with the other 2 sections because it has more utility. So the way I do it, the way that I use it is I'll point out a guy that is not attractive, that is not the girl's ideal type, a guy that looks shy, this, that, creepy, weird, blah, 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 blah. And I will point him out and be like, all right, here, you single? Cool. Let's play a little Cupid here. So what about that guy right there? He's sexy. Yeah, the old guy. Yeah, the guy with the long ponytail. Dude, he puts more condition than you do. That guy's gorgeous. I bet he has a fat wallet too. Yeah, he probably has a lot of money. Probably has like a Ferrari. Psh. You can't see yourself in that guy's arms? Seriously? So the whole goal behind this is that you're just riffing. You're just messing with her, you're teasing her. Point out a guy that you know is not her type and start trying to push her onto him. And now this will usually get her joking, teasing, and be like, all right, well, here, fine. You choose me out, a girl. And now you can make this into a playful game, something fun. Next one. Sorry, you aren't my type. I only date ugly girls. Quasimodo's with the wig. So Quasimodo's the one that rings the bell in Notre Dame. So if the girl doesn't get it, just let her know that. Basically what you're saying is that I obviously do find you attractive. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not being serious. Obviously I'm not into Quasimodo with a wig. Duh. So you can even say, one of the lines I used to say was, yeah, I like them with curves, not a singular curve. I like with curves and not one curve. So it's just something I like to mess around with. Sometimes I'll say that I'm a chubby chaser in this line too. I'll be like, yeah, I'm chubby chaser. Or there's a lot of different directions, honestly, you can go with this one. Be creative. This one is also a disqualifier. Sorry, I'm gay. Quit hitting on me. I have a boyfriend over there. All right. And when he sees you, he's going to kick your ass. He's just like, the whole point of this is that you're tongue in cheek. This isn't serious. You're messing with her. Now, the next one is another frame flipper. I call these frame flippers basically where the dynamic between chaser and chasee is flipped. And by doing it tongue in cheek, now it slowly starts turning your favor and also makes you look cocky, which is really good in early and quick interactions where you have to spark attraction with a girl where she doesn't know who you are. Being cocky and punching through the wall versus at the wall is imperative. You have to do it. So be a gentleman, buy me a drink. Say this to a girl, be a gentleman, buy me a drink. And then when she says the inevitable, aren't you supposed to be the guy and buy me a drink? Isn't that supposed to be your job? Then you usually say, what, you don't believe in equality? I thought you're not a feminist? And then usually the girl will buy you a drink immediately after you saying that. Because now it's a joke. Now it's not being serious. Now she doesn't feel like you're pulling her into a game. Say that girls are doing things to you that you know that girls are getting done to upon by guys. So let's say like a guy in a certain situation is stalking a girl, or a guy is not taking no for an answer, or a guy is this or that, or the crazy ex is still falling around, or whatever the hell's going on. Basically what you do is you take any scenario that a girl would get into with a guy and you say that's happening to you. So this is actually a really good opener. You walk up to a girl and you say, hey, can I talk to you for 5 seconds? Because I actually have this girl that's been stalking me all night and I don't know what's up with her. Can I just hang out with you for 5 seconds? Cool. All right. Now what you do is you keep talking to her and then you pretend, if you don't like the interaction, what you can do is you can now leave by saying something along the lines of, okay, cool, I think she's gone. Here, I'm going to go, I see my friends too. I'm going to go run into them. Hey, good talking to you. Now you walk to another girl and you say, hey, look, so you see that girl over there? She's been stalking me all night. Can I talk to you for like 5 minutes just until she like goes away? All right, cool. Now it's making you look like you're getting chased by other girls, and you keep doing this and keep using this to pin all the girls against each other, and it's pre-selection. Now, if a girl's about to kiss you, back up and say, no, beg. Anytime a girl's about to kiss you, you should do something to it, just initially for the first kiss to make it challenging, because you don't want to come across as the kind of guy who's eager to kiss. This is my way of doing it. Give her a cocky stare and say, no, beg. And then go in again like you're about to kiss her, and don't give it to her. Kissing her is completely irrelevant. What would be even better is if you use the kiss as a takeaway. This is the best way to do it for those of you guys who are trying to get better at this kind of stuff, who've never kissed a girl yet. Now the next one is more of a, to be fair, neg, but it's more clever than that. So what you do is you look at a girl's heels and you ask her, wait, are you tall? And you say it in a way to where she can't tell if you like tall girls or short girls. So from there, she's going to tell you, and then you take a second, and no matter what she says, you say, ew, disgusting. No matter what she says, you say, ew, disgusting. And then when she starts getting offended or whatever, you say, dude, I'm fucking with you. I'm not being serious. Like, I don't care. Now, this one's called the sandwich. The sandwich is basically a push-pull-push or a pull-push-pull. It's a way of softening up the moving forward or to keep a girl around a little bit longer. So basically what you want to do is you want to use this to lengthen the amount of time you can talk to a girl. So let's say you're in a busy club and the girl's kind of lukewarm with you and she wants to go hang out with their girls. You can do a push, pull, push. So look, if you want to go with your friends, totally chill. I did like talking to you and I do want to talk to you further. I think you're fucking dope. However, if you got to go, go. And now this will raise the chances that the girl will stick around. Now, on the other side of things, if the girl does like you and you've been in a long interaction with her, maybe a couple dates, 3 dates, and she's about to leave and it's going really bad, what you could say is you could do a pull, push, pull. Look, I really like talking to you and I want this to keep going forward. But if you got to go, I understand, but I'd like you to stay. So it's a pull, push, pull. And oftentimes when I say this, the girls will stick around and then you just say something along the lines of, do you not care? Do you not care about this interaction? And then that continues the interaction. So the next one is you just want to have, honestly, I have a long list of different ones like this, and I'm not going to go into all of them, but you want to have funny answers to common questions. So what do you do for a living? I'm a janitor at McDonald's. I'm a 7-Eleven worker, but they're about to make me the manager. And guess what, girl? That means one day you're going to get all the free Slurpees you want. So basically it's like you're just teasing her. Any common question, it could be your age, it could be your race, whatever common question you always get, come with funny lines and make you laugh, because you're going to get these lines so many times if you go out consistently, and you just coming up with the best line to say is not going to really tickle your funny bone like it should after a while of doing this. And by that not happening, you're going to be in a worse mood, which means you're not going to be able to get yourself in a good mood that will attract girls. So get yourself laughing. And also to mention too, by you being a little coy with it with the girls are going to like you tenfold more. Now don't overdo this. Don't like keep beating over the head. If she asks you more than once, if she asks you a second time, what do you do for a living? No, really, what do you do for a living? say what you actually do for a living. Don't just keep like ducking and dodging her. But at the same time too, don't just easily give her the answers. Make it a little challenge. So this next one is acting confused or scared with other people on the dance floor. So when I'm going on the dance floor, I'm acting like I've got teleported there randomly and I don't know how I got there. This one's just more to make myself laugh and get myself in good headspace when I'm by myself, or walking through like being confused by like the debauchery that's going on around me, or like just offended by everything. It's a really good way of getting yourself laughing and in a good headspace. Now, these next ones are how to handle competing guys. So when you're handling guys that are trying to take a girl off you, there's two ways to handle it. The first way is to get them qualifying. So this one is the lower tier one, the one that honestly is not my favorite of the two, but it's something that works. If you can tell what the guy is, his value system is based on, you can get him. So a lot of guys, they have like some number or money status thing in their head that makes them logically worth it and logically of value to a girl when they're willing to go in and compete with you over another girl. So if you can find out what that thing is, so if it's the amount of money they have, you can point out their Rolex and be like, how much is it worth? The guy's gonna start bragging on how much it's worth. You're gonna ask him what kind of car he drives, things like that. He's gonna start bragging about it. If it's what he bases, if it's his muscles, ask him how much he benches. These guys will start spouting and qualifying. The first guy to qualify, the first guy to care or shows that he cares is gonna get the girl. The smart thing to do would be for him to start joking and teasing and not giving you a serious answer, which is what I've been showing you guys in this. And if he does that, start joking and teasing with him back. All right, that's the ultimate answer. But here's the thing you want to do. You want to, after that, follow back on this, which is the better strategy to begin with. So honestly, this is probably the one you guys should go with. Try to make fetch happen. So if you guys ever seen Mean Girls, Regina, don't make fetch happen. Basically, when you try to push two people together, usually they propel, which means the guy's going to keep pursuing her and the girl's going to repel away from him and run away. So I've done this with a client, the last boot camp I ran, where these two really good looking tall guys from the UK came out and saw that my clients were doing really well with these two girls and like, we can take them from these guys. So they come out and they start joking with the girls, trying to take the girls off my clients. So next thing I did was I came into the interaction and I started pointing out the guys and saying, man, you need to go with these guys. These guys are tall and good looking. Yeah, dude, that jawline is insane, bro. Yeah, they're way better looking than us. Yeah, go with them. No, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. You're taking away time from when you give this guy glorious eye contact. No, that way. Now stop staring at me. I'm not gonna give you shit. No, I'm bad for you. He's good. He's tall. He's handsome. I'm honestly just trouble. No, you don't want to go for a guy like me. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm now pinning it that I'm not the one for you. Go with him. Basically saying that I'm not good for her, which means why does this guy not want me? And so now the girl starts chasing me. Not to mention I'm saying I'm bad for her, which is what every girl wants to hear about a guy. The girl different wants to go for the guy that's good for her. So it's a good way of getting the girl chasing you. And yes, I blew them out. All right, guys. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm trying to fill out my New York City boot camps. Text me at 728419909. Now, at the very end of this video, I am also going to be linking my two other videos, part 1 and part 2. So if you guys were interested in that, check that out. And my 1,000 can line list will be dropping pretty soon. Now, with all this being said, these are meant to come from you. If you don't find them funny, if you don't think they work, try to make it sound in a way that makes it work for you. I set these canned lines up in a way so that when you guys hear these, you guys can modify them to fit your personality or your humor. If you don't find something funny, don't say it just because I say it. A lot of you guys are very logical in this way, and that logical side of you needs to develop more emotional intelligence. That's a lot of reason why a lot of you guys are so suffering in this area, because you guys are not speaking to women on their language. They're a lot more emotional than us, and that's something you need to start clicking into. Start touching on your own humor. Learn to laugh yourself. If these lines don't make you laugh, you can't use them, and you're not allowed to use them, because honestly, all you're going to do is make the situation worse. Now, if you think it's funny, definitely 110% say it, because it's going to make you laugh. And when you start laughing and you start enjoying these lines and they start hitting you there, that's when it really starts working with girls. Now, as for these other lines, they're killer. And again, modify them, make them fit you. Don't just write down exactly what I said. Write down the idea of the line and then build off that from your own personality. All right? This is about making you attractive from you. Don't become a weaker version of me. Become a better version of you. Now, with that being said, peace. Yeah, bitch, I got some